Welcome back. This is part 2 of Pokemon Firered. I've leveled up my Pokemon, both Solomon and Polly, to level 10. So now we're going to move on and go to, I believe this is Viridian. Yeah, Viridian's up here. So, I look for people to talk to. I knew there was going to be nothing over there, and I walked over there anyway. Talk to this guy. There's a tree to cut down. It's great that you can carry use and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. I actually forgot I was supposed to be reading that. I'm sorry. Whew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Why? Okay, be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. It's on blackboard. Blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battles. Which topics do you want to read? None. I know the status problems. I know how they work. I am a trained and elite Pokemon trainer. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? That's Weedle and Caterpie. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Hi there, may I help you? Let's see. I'm gonna grab some more Pokeballs, just in case. And some potions. I used mine training Polly, so. There's actually a way to cheat and, be able to run with this emulator, where it's basically not running, but it speeds up the game. So, that's how it teaches me how to catch Pokemon. I can do it. See, it does that, but I won't because that's essentially cheating. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to make the winding trail to Viridian Forest when I go. Well, now I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. And let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I'd better show you then. I do know. That's why I have a Pidgey. Why would you want to catch a Weedle? I always hated this part. There's no way to skip it. Unfortunately, they do still have this in every game, teaching you how to catch Pokemon, which is, I think everyone gets the idea. Even someone who's never played Pokemon understands, you know, throw the Pokeball at him. Like, he doesn't even show you how to weaken the Pokemon, he just throws a Pokeball at it. Which is essentially the worst thing ever to do. There, now tell me that was educational, was it not? It was not. And here, take this too. TGTV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. This game doesn't know. God, it's so old. It's like, this Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. My dad. No. I don't remember. I think it's Giovanni, isn't it? Tree. I'm gonna go back down here and see what's over to the left. Why is that tree even there? If I can come this way, why is the tree there? Okay, so I think the forest is up, and you know, we'll check the map. Okay, so up is the forest, Diglett's Cave, and Pewter City, and the Nigo Plateau is over there, which means I can't go there, so no bother. So Polly did learn Gust, which is one of the most useless moves I could probably think of. If I recall, all it does is get you out of the battle. It's basically like run, unless you're battling a trainer where it just switches their Pokemon out. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already? No, and I never will. Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. I wonder if I'll remember when I get out here. I doubt it's actually very hard. I likely won't catch anything here. I'm not a big grass Pokemon fan. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Pretty sure left is not the correct way, but we're gonna go this way anyway. There's probably some hidden Pokeballs. Nothing there. And I'm not the kind of person to avoid leveling up. So I hope no one minds watching me get into battles, because I'm not gonna avoid leveling and then end up being behind later on. It's just not my thing. I'd rather be on point. Goodbye, Caterpie. When I was younger, I always felt that Pokemon names were very, clever. But then as I got older, I was like, oh, the Pokemon games are getting, or the names are getting stupid, like, you know, the new Vanillish, which is just the worst name. And then I realized all their names are like that. Like, Kakuna is just a cocoon, and Caterpie is a caterpillar. Even Charmander is just a salamander, so... Oh, Pikachu, you look completely useless. I'm probably the only person ever that actually hates Pikachu. I can't take it. It probably has a lot to do with the fact he's completely yellow, and I hate the color yellow. I think I might have had one once, though. He was pretty useless. Don't waste your time on Pikachu. I think everyone wants a Pikachu because they see him in the show and they're like, oh, he's so cool. Nah. Bad Pokemon. He's just not good. Leveling's gonna be a lot slower now that I've got to a certain point. Jeez, Caterpie. It's definitely going to be weird having such a short array of Pokemon to choose from in this game, because usually you not only have the generation for the game you're playing, but the old generations. This one's just the 150, 151, I think. Well, no, because it's a remake, actually, so it should have the ones from Generation 2, I believe? Maybe 2 and 3? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on these games and when they came out. I mean, I can probably name... I can't name all the main games, but, I can't tell you when they came out. And I can name them in order, but that's it. How many Caterpies am I gonna run into? They want me to catch them. I think I had a Butterfree at some point, but he just wasn't worth it. Hold on, moving a cat. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. I feel like anytime you find an item, because it's sitting around a Pokeball, you should get the Pokeball too. I mean, why not? There's gonna be a trainer, I know, because he's just lurking. Hey, you have Pokemon, come on, let's battle him. Bug catcher Rick. Weedle. Man, I'm sorry, this is... Anyone in this forest is just gonna get destroyed by my Charmander. I mean destroyed. I mean, at least I have Ember right now. So, I will not change Pokemon. Although, Flying type is effective against Bug as well. So, probably could. Foe Caterpie fainted. Solomon gained some experience points. Defeated Rick. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Can't. What? I'm gonna go this way. No avoiding tall grass. No avoiding trainers either. It's really best to level up your Pokemon when you can. Like, don't run from battles. Just don't avoid the grass. Don't avoid trainers. Just do it along the way, and it's a lot easier than having to go back and level if you're under leveled and you get to a gym or something, because that's really a pain in the ass. Level 12. I believe Charmander evolves at 16. I know most evolve at 16, but there are some that don't. I don't remember who it is that evolves at like 13 or 14 or something. And I think it was in Soul Silver or something. I had a Totodile. I think it was Totodile. Evolves at like 14 or something. And I was so confused. But apparently he's just one of those Pokemon who evolves early. Oh, I see the enemy Pokemon are going up as well. Level 7. I should probably switch out for Polly after this, so she can catch up. I like to switch them out as much as I can, so they can try and stay around the same level. I don't want them getting too far behind from each other, which gets a lot harder once you have more than two. This seems like a trap. No? I'm so used to with the new games, it would be a trap. It would be like an Among Us or something. Do they really call this a maze? Cause go, Polly. Polly Pocket. Polly, how could you miss? How could you do this? Speed fell. Yeah, you better hit him this time. You should be dead by now. Oh no, don't get poisoned. Well, I did just find an antidote, but still. I don't want to waste it just yet. So, I had a friend of mine watch the first video, and they said that there was some FPS lag, and I said, I watched the video, I don't know what you're talking about, and apparently there's a little bit of lag. It's barely noticeable during battles in the videos, and it's really nothing I can do much about. I could speed up the game, but then it's gonna look bad to me just to make it look a little bit right in the video, and like I said, it's only during battles. So that would just make the normal game look messed up, and then the battles would look okay. It's really not worth it. I mean, nothing's gonna be perfect with an emulator. Or, you know, a free trial of a recording device. Critical hit. See, if I actually had some type of flying move, I would at least get stabbed, but I'm not getting stabbed for using tackle. I don't think. I'm pretty sure Pidgey is just flying. But if it's flying at normal, then it might be getting stabbed. If you don't know, stab is same type attack bonus. Apparently some people didn't know about that until recently. By some people, I mean a friend of mine and me. After he learned about it, he told me, and I was like, wow, that's a thing. I mean, I was kind of figured that if an attack was the same type as the Pokemon using it, it's gotta be stronger. But I didn't know it was actually a thing. I can't wait to get out of this forest and all these bug Pokemon. I feel like Misty saying that, but they're just really weak and annoying. They're everywhere. I don't know what other Pokemon I'm gonna be getting in this game. Did you know that Pokemon evolved? Yes. Yes, I did. Usually I try to have as many types as I can so I can counter most things, which is a lot harder in this first generation because there's not a whole lot of dual type Pokemon to work with. My X team, all 6 Pokemon were dual typed and I could counter anything. Or even if I didn't have a type that could counter something, I at least had a move that I could use on one of the Pokemon that wasn't weak to, you know, that Pokemon. So building an elite team here is going to be a bit harder. Of course, I'm the kind of person I'm going to keep my starter. I love my starter. I love Charizard. I probably shouldn't mention that before. I love Charmander and Charizard. They're always my choice. Squirtle's okay, and I mean, Bulbasaur is cute and stuff, but I've never actually picked Bulbasaur. I think the only grass types I've ever picked were Chikorita and maybe Turtwig? And I actually picked the new one in X. I can't think of his name right now. But I only picked him because Fennekin and Froakie just weren't attractive to me, honestly. I didn't like the looks of Fennekin's evolved forms, and I don't like frogs. So Froakie didn't do it for me. And that was the only time, I think that's the only time I ever really used grass type on my team. But he was dual type, so it worked out fine. Although I think he was grass and fighting, and that's another type I don't usually use. But it worked out fine, because it actually helped me counter some things. God, I'm so close to getting out of this forest. Holly, why? Just kill it already. Thank you. I can finally get out of here. I'm probably gonna run into some wild Pokemon, actually. Really, you got 100 points and it did that little bit. They were getting like 23 before. Pokemon evolve quickly, they're a lot of fun. They evolve quickly because they are shit. Good Pokemon take a long time to evolve. Polly, no. I really need to visit Pokemon Center and bring my PP back up. Got 11 out of 35. And I don't have any moves beside Tackle. Which, I do have Solomon, but... wasn't I here before? I don't know. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? Well, there's a gym leader somewhere waiting lost Sammy. Where's Dean? I actually didn't bother checking the stats of this Pokemon when I grabbed it, and I actually was doing that in X where I was looking at the stats of Pokemon because I've never done that before, and I just started doing it when I realized, you know, a Pokemon could be shit because of the stats, and all you have to do is catch one with better stats. I always thought, you know, the Pokemon itself was just shit. This Pokemon seems to be pretty okay, honestly. I give, you're good at this. I am good at this, I know. I'm gonna switch them out because she's about to level up anyway. And she's low on PP and HP. Let's talk to these people. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move I hear. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? Press B. When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Yeah, I think Diglett Cave is up ahead, which is of no interest to me, honestly. I don't like ground Pokemon either. Especially the original ones that are just they're just rocks. Literally. You know, Golem and stuff. I'm usually attracted to Pokemon that are actually nice looking along with being stronger. I actually took a turn away from that in X when I chose Chestnut, and I actually had a Haunter as well, or Gengar, you know, evolved into Gengar. And he's actually a pretty good Pokemon, or the one we had anyways was, and I say we because me and my boyfriend basically co-opted the game. Try co-opting a Pokemon game, it's fun. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective, but catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. It's only if you're a loser, catching Pokemon's easy. Unless it's like, oh, fucking legendary. I see no point in this. It's not even any grass here. Psst, do you know what I'm doing? No. That's right, it's hard work. Okay. Did I accidentally press yes because he didn't tell me what he was doing? Did you check out the museum? No. Really? You absolutely have to go. Okay, he's taking me. Wonder if I said yes if he would have took me too. This is it, the museum. We have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. I'm guessing there's trainers in here. So we'll go there in a minute. We're gonna check other stuff. There's nothing there. Why is that there? Clefairy come from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They reappeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Or they appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. I always hated checking out towns because you just don't know what you're doing. You don't know which people are going to be the important ones. Nidoran, sit. Nidoran, bow bow. Okay. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Go get one. There's a gym like right next door, dude. Yeah, Pokemon. Go catch a wild Pokemon. And then that Pokemon will be better. sorry for that whistling. Yes, it's $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? I was confused for a moment. I'm like, I'm not a child. I'm 17. Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. There are dragon Pokemon everywhere. Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. He's gonna ask me to trade him a Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. Oh, okay. Why not? This month we're running a space exhibit. That's it. That's all he tells me. Why? Is there any use for this place? Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? It looks like an ordinary rock to me. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It is thought to be a moonstone. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch that news. It was in black and white though, wasn't it? Why would you buy a color TV when it was in black and white anyway? Why did I pay to get in here? There's nothing here. I bet I don't have to pay to get in here again. Okay, I haven't battled anyone, so I guess I'll go to the gym. Pewter City Gym. Brock. The rock solid Pokemon trainer. I really should have a water type, but I don't, and there's no way for me to get one yet either. Flying type's definitely not good against ground, so I'll have to use Solomon, and hope he does well enough. Oh geez, they're level 10. This isn't gonna end well. I hope it's not very effective. No, don't use defense curl. If you're gonna kill me, just do it now. This is gonna be on. Wow, that did even less damage than I thought it would. I mean, I thought it would at least do more because... I don't know why I thought it would do more, honestly. I'm just stupid. Vegito defeated. 183 experience points. Metal Claw, that's great. That should be a little more useful here than Firered. I didn't mean to do that. I think Metal's a bit more useful against ground than Fire would be. I'm not sure. It did something, at least. Didn't do nothing. See how Ember holds up next to that. A lot better. He did a lot better, for sure. I love Sandshrews. I was talking about how I didn't like ground types, but then I said I love Sandshrews. I do. I love Sandshrew and Sandslash. I don't know why. I just always have. So, I'll probably end up getting one of them if I run across it. Well, yours isn't time to measure distance. I guess that's true. Hello, Brock. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Wahaha, you're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. I am challenging him knowing I'm going to lose. I hope I don't, but it's likely that I will. I mean, come on. Well, he does only have 2 Pokemon. They're level 12. Solomon is level 14 already. That's great. We'll go for Ember, and then we'll try Metal Claw. Ooh, critical hit. Super effective. That's awesome. And my attack rose. I always thought Geodude was weird. He's just a rock with arms, and he floats. He's gonna use a potion, isn't he? Oh, he did. He'll use a potion next turn. No? Wow. I'm so very surprised. Solomon gained 220 points. Oh, I thought it was gonna go up. Onyx. No. I probably should have just to heal Solomon. Good thing I don't think they're very effective against me either. Never mind. It was super effective. I lied. I might be stuck in a heal loop. No. Oh, it missed. Thank God. That's the wrong thing that I went to. No. Why do you get to go twice in a row? Oh God, this is gonna be so. It's gonna come close, isn't it? I just imagine a little Oh, critical hit. That's great. I imagine a little Charmander fighting an Onyx, and it's super funny. No, not Rock Tomb. No, I don't have revives. Oh God, it's up to Polly. You can do this. Yes, that's great. Got the first badge. Polyroot at level 13. Learned Quick Attack, finally. A real move. I took you for granted and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Zach received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. I forgot I was supposed to be reading again. Wait, take this with you. Zach received TM39 from Brock. Zach put it in TM case. A TM technical machine contains technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. So, I think that's it for this episode. It's been long enough. Next time we'll be heading off, I think, to face Misty. I'll probably do some more leveling before then. So, I'll see you guys next time.